as usual, I'm Tiki, so I thought, hey, Coco, let's go to a Lonnie. I've never experienced a Lonnie before. That's kind of a bucket list item of mine, right?
Yeah.
Coco, first off, is like, Tiki, I'm sick of your Tiki fan culture bullshit. It's always you with the Lilo and Stitch and the Enchanted Tiki Room. Now you want to spend our honeymoon in Hawaii. And then I got very angry, and it didn't end well. It didn't end well.
Yeah.
Coco, I'm kind of freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of went like this. He was kind of like, ah, like as you do, just like in the moment in the movie where he saw John Smith. He kind of had one of those moments.
And then Christian Bale shot him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's all good. I mean, thank God Christian Bale was there. So,
thank God.
So, Coco, I'm dead, but I'm fine. Anyways,
at least you're fine.
Coco will live on in our hearts. Greetings, fellow armchair.
Hey, guys.
Oh, boy.
Here we have a newly divorced Tiki, a newly widowed Tiki.
You know what? No, I you would be widowed, wouldn't it? Oh, God. Wow. You know what? I'm a new man. I'm a man on the prowl.
I'm really you're on the prowl? Oh, no. So your pickup line now? Do you know I'm a widow? You should put that on your Tinder profile, the picture of you and Coco on it just says new widow, and then nothing else in the profile.
All right. Okay, we're actually... Evan, would you like to explain why we decided to go the route that we did tonight with the eliminations, please?
Yeah, Tiki's tired, so we're not going to talk about the projects tonight.
We are going to talk about the projects extensively in a podcast tomorrow, and I will say, guys, I am very happy with the projects overall. I think you guys did a really killer job with them.
Yeah. This went really well. But for actual eliminations, which we will do tonight, and then the next project develop right after we finish this, we already have it written up.
As well as Walt's Fault.
Yeah, as well. Are we announcing Walt's Fault on air? Are we doing that?
We are announcing Walt's Fault.
Wow. Also, are we doing the PM thing or the thread thing?
The thread thing.
Okay, cool. So we have a few announcements.
Yeah.
Kids. So for eliminations, we talked about it a lot. And obviously we struggled a lot because you kids are pretty cool. But what we ended up going with, and so again, this is tough. Instead of eliminating people based off of which project won or lost, we're going off of activity. And our hand was kind of forced in that, where most of you guys pulled your weight really, really, really well. You guys did great. And then there were a few standouts who very obviously didn't really do much, unfortunately. So, yeah. Yeah,
this is going to be kind of based, for me, I'm kind of leaning it sort of 60% this project, 40% kind of overall performance.
Yeah.
I will say the thing that did lead to this, though, which let's get the easy one out of the way, is indeed Brer Panther. Sorry, ? To say that you're eliminated in 12th place. I say ? Because I mean, I don't know if I don't know what the attitude was with I can't believe I'm not eliminated yet, but honestly, that was so Brer Panther was someone where I was rooting for him, because I genuine, I feel like this is probably all things considered, probably one of the better games that he's played, at least for So You Want to Be an Imagineer.
This one, this really bums me out because it was very much self-sabotage.
Right.
You were doing really great, and then you just kind of dropped off the face of the earth when you had to be team leader.
Yeah, and because of that,
really bums me out.
And because of that, we really kind of had no choice. Like, honestly, I think it would have been close in regards to, I do think they put out a pretty killer project.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like, I really, between the attitude of like, kind of like this, I will say what it is. It's a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, if you don't have enough faith in yourself to like just constantly question why you're not getting voted out. That's not going to give the judges a lot of confidence that you're really going to, go the extra step. And that mixed with the fact that as a project leader, you pretty obviously, like being project leader is definitely a big part of the game. It's most people see it as an opportunity. Obviously you get to control the nominations. That's a big perk, but obviously being project leader also makes you vulnerable. And in this case, it's, I don't know. He just couldn't wrap his head around it, I guess. And I do understand that it was a very heavy IP based project. So that
I know that being team leader isn't for everyone, and I definitely sympathize with that. But we also gave him ample notice that he was going to be a team leader next round. So I don't know. Like, this is absolutely the strongest game that they've played that I think I've seen them play. And when they're there, they're absolutely there.
Mm-hmm.
But it just kind of bums me out that this is how it happened. But c'est la vie.
All right. Oh yeah, Sunny Eclipse shirt, Rob. Boom.
Put that away.
Oh boy, I don't want to do this, Evan. Can we not do this?
All right, goodbye. Just take it off air.
Oh boy. So like I said, this is based on kind of overall performance and performance in regards to this project.
Yeah.
Oh god damn, this is like ripping off a band-aid, especially because the person that is they're here.
Sorry, Beowulf. This is the one.
Oh man, folks, the tension.
So we took activity into play, into consideration for this, and unfortunately, with how it played out and how things have been trending, unfortunately, we have to eliminate Monkey. Came with a heavy heart, and honestly, it just came down to that everyone else in the cast, with the exception of Brer, was that much more active than Rob, which is fine. Like it's not a big deal. It's just stiff competition this round. Unfortunately, it kind of leads to that.
So, I mean, obviously, like Rob says, kind of saw that coming. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, Rob, it's like a big fixture of the channel, big pillar of the game, and I do think he made his mark on it, especially in the early projects.
Yeah.
So, Rob, what I would encourage you to do, bro, I really think you'd excel in some of the smaller scale projects or smaller scale competitions. Like I do think you have a spark for it. I want to see you. I was really glad to see you get back into Armchair Imagineering. So I would love to see you continue with that, Rob, and I will follow your Armchair Imagineering pursuits if you go into other competitions. So by all means, I would highly encourage that. As you can kind of tell, pretty awesome community around here. But it literally just came down to, like Evan said, it was just like level of competition. Basically, it came down to, on the other team, it was going to be between Rob, who's
on the other team is between Sharon and Susan and Mickey Nerd.
And then who was Rob against?
Everyone else on his team. So it would have been, I mean, basically, let me check the roster.
Yeah, check that roster, please.
Because we didn't really do proper nominations this round because the teams were so small. So it would have been Disney Fan, Nate, and Pergeron.
Okay, yeah, so... Well, no, it wouldn't have been Disney Fan because he had the PO MVP.
Yeah, yeah, but those are the other team members. At the
So
very
it would have
least.
been Nate and Peregrine. So obviously,
Yeah.
like, it would have been probably between Nate and Rob, but Nate, I feel like, is like, he is a little low key compared to some of the other players, but not nearly as low key as he was last season. I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And then Peregrine. I mean, he's Peregrine. Like,
He's a good boy.
spoiler alert: he wasn't going to get eliminated this round. I mean,
Might have
we'll
been.
see what
Who knows?
happens.
He could still get eliminated this round.
But and then on the other team, I will kind of give a little inside baseball here. It was, our decision was going to be between Sharon and Susan and Mickey Nerd, which we kind of came to find out was sort of an impossible decision to make.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you guys have kind of put in like an almost equal amount of work this season.
Sharon and Susan, I think Tiki meant 1986. But yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like Sharon and Susan maybe puts out a little bit higher quality work, but I feel like Mickey Nerd has like the drive. And I'm not saying Sharon and Susan doesn't have drive, because obviously they're in the comments and they're very relieved that they didn't get eliminated. So nice to see that drive. But it was a hard call between the two of them. We didn't want to make that call. And like we said, we just kind of noticed that Rob, unfortunately, Rob, I think what you were kind of doing this season, it works for the early rounds for sure. And it is a strategy I appreciate. And it is a strategy that back in season 10 got someone like Snoopy a win, which is to basically take like a smaller part of an overall project and really excel in that. And I honestly think, Monkey, if that was your kind of goal for kind of navigating this game, I kind of feel like you got too complacent in it. I kind of feel like you kind of almost used the smaller elements of the project as a crutch. I really would have liked you to have come out with like something really big. I think the Cat in the Hat project was definitely his biggest one for sure.
For that and the B movie, he did a lot of work in the B movie. Yeah.
Oh, the B movie one for absolutely the B movie one for sure. Yeah, it had been. Yeah, Rob, I just think he kind of leaned a little too far into that. Honestly.
It's honestly just an issue with there being such activity and such stiff competition this season, which hasn't been true for a while.
What I would like to invite Rob to do, actually, and I haven't even talked to you about this. This is a surprise on air.
No.
Since he's not part of the jury, because the jury starts at 10 and it's going to be a final 3. Rob, would you like to come on and be a third official judge with us and do podcasts and whatnot?
This is unsanctioned.
I mean, it's not like the scores are going to matter anyways.
He better not replace me, is all I'm saying, Tiki.
I'm saying we can get a 3-person panel going, and it'd be like the OG 3 people from the channel.
I know.
I don't know. I think it'd be a fun dynamic.
No, I don't care. I think it's great.
To be determined. Yeah, Ace, we're doing a jury. That's
There's
how it
always a
usually
jury.
works. Yeah. Since like season 6, 7.
Sounds right.
I think 6. But yeah, Rob, let me know. I mean, even if it's just like for a project or two, I'd love to have you on for the podcast. I would love to see you continue pursuing Armchair Imagineering on the boards. Do not give up on this, bro. Don't
forget, it could always be worse. Sign up start in like 10 hours.
Yeah, God, I'm so tempted to sign up for that.
I'm going to. I shouldn't, but I'm going to.
Who's doing that? Waffles?
Yeah, Mickey Waffle Co.
You know what? This podcast is full of surprises.
You can't sign up now. They start in like 11 hours.
No, I'm signing up.
You can't use your fucking clout. What are you doing?
Why can't I sign up?
I'm on the TV and I'm waiting 11 hours. What do you think you're hot shit? Waiting, just doing an ad?
Oh, you're saying sign up start.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the game actually started.
No, I think the game he said starts on like the 14th or something.
Okay,
like that.
my bad. Well,
Yeah.
I'm officially announcing that I will be signing up.
You heard it here first.
And honestly, I'm excited because it's been my first. I've been pretty much like semi-retired from Armchair Imagineering since the last Sorcerer's Apprentice, last year's Sorcerer's Apprentice. Because I don't know, I just kind of feel like that Sorcerer's Apprentice, I went out on a real high note. I pretty much did everything I wanted to do. I got all the way to second place. There was no way I was going to win against Doug, so I was totally content to get second place to him. So, I've been kind of content with my Armchair Imagineering, but I've got a thirst for it. So, look out.
And I just want to write, but I can't get myself to write if I don't have prompts. So that's what we're doing.
Speaking of prompts, segue.
Yes, segue. Project 8. What's it called, Tiki?
Project 8 is called The Delightfully Different Dark Ride Suite.
You're right. What's it about?
Fantasyland Dark Rides.
What specifically? You're right.
Okay, so folks, here's the dealio. Here's the dealio. Project 8 is going to be and obviously y'all are now merged. What is the team name?
The team name.
What's the team name?
Unfortunately, it's Team Efron.
Team Efron. We have landed on Team Efron.
Someone landed on Team Efron.
I don't know. I just think Zac Efron in himself is a little bit of a meme.
His life's a circus. Am I right?
Right. And he's in The Greatest Showman. He kind of played like a kind of like a weird sort of like it's kind of Bailey if you squint. Bailey, but not in name. I wound up with the
Beowulf,
sorry,
I almost suggested Team Cirque, but Tiki had his heart set on Team Efron. So
Team Cocoam.
I was looking at logos for Cirque du Soleil last night.
What about
Cocoam? We're not doing Team Cocoam. No.
Please?
No.
All right, fine.
That will die a meme. Don't you? So you want to be an Imagineer? We have some semblance of decorum here. God damn it!
Should have done Danny DeVito from Dumbo.
Danny DeVito. Not specifically Danny DeVito from Dumbo. That's the full team title.
Team Dumbo. I feel like Dumbo just has connotations.
I mean, it's Dumbo doesn't. The character.
What do y'all think? I mean, there's like 5 of you in the comments. Like throw out some suggestions. Honestly, we're not locked in on it yet.
What would you name your team? Beowulf? I swear to God, if you say Yif again, I will I will have Tiki ban you from the chat again because we can do that.
And you'll have to show me how Team Danny DeVito.
I'm pretty sure if you put your cursor over his comment, there's an option to ban. I forget how I found it. I just happened upon it, and it was funny.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Well, first of all, I like that you can put the user in timeout.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, So
you know what?
No, don't do it. He got mad last time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Team Zendaya.
There's Team Bozo. We can be
Team Emmett. Honestly, I'm kind of warming to Team Danny DeVito from Dumbo. Just because it'd just be a picture of like an out of context Danny DeVito picture.
Oh no.
And just like but with the same sort of circus theme. And the team name would literally just be like Team Danny DeVito from Dumbo. What do you think? I'm kind of feeling it.
Fine.
Like it's ridiculous, but not in a Cocoam way.
Yeah. Fine.
All right. Yes. Congratulations, merged team. You guys are officially Team Danny DeVito from Dumbo. I love it.
Oh no.
I'm genuinely excited. You have to get a logo for that. I'm genuinely excited.
I'll work on it today.
Or if Paragon or someone wants to make a logo, by all means, the first person who posts the logo, it gets to be the official one. All right, I'll put it that way.
It'll save me time, so you do.
Yeah. So guys, get a logo for Team Danny DeVito from Dumbo, please. Team Danny DeVito from Dumbo.
Does anyone think they're a better graphic designer than me? I don't think so.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. We're just the rest of the season. The rest of the season, we're just going to be calling the team Danny DeVito from Dumbo. I love it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna share my screen.
Oh dear.
Right now.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I just found. Bear with me. There it is.
All right.
I looked up the trash man, and that's what came up. He's got a cutie mark of himself.
Okay, so y'all understand the prompt, right? We've explained it.
No, we just said what it was. So obviously, if we're gonna make the post, I have it all set up. It's gonna go right after we go off air. So you guys are gonna be making 3 dark rides for 1971 Fantasyland. So opening day Fantasyland and Magic Kingdom. These are gonna be replacing Peter Pan, Snow White, and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. The challenge is that you have to match the moods of each of those rides. So like the thesis of opening day Fantasyland was that each of those rides represented something. So like Snow White's Scary Adventure was the scary ride, Peter Pan's Flight was the beautiful ride, and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was the wacky / thrilling ride. So you guys are going to be making 3 dark rides using different IPs from what was originally in the park. And
also
with a few, there's a few more
different IPs from what was slated to be.
Yeah, there's a few more exceptions that we have in the post, but for simplicity's sake, following those 3 moods. So yeah, and then you have about a week to do it. It'll be due Saturday night on July 17th. I'm sorry.
Rob, please make me a hipster Cocoa. Please will that into existence for me. I want to see what that looks like.
Sharon Susan's for Magic Kingdom, so yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can't use Snow White, Mr. Toad, Peter Pan, or Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty, Legend of Sleepy Hollow, or
Stop. Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Thank you.
And don't forget that this is for 1971 Fantasyland, so this is a period project. So obviously take that into account.
Coco, I'm handing a deed to Al. I love that that's actually like could be viewed as political commentary.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
God. I was wondering when the Cocoa thing was going to get the least bit political, but there you go. I think we just crossed that threshold. God. All right.
It's Al giving Coco a 24-pack of bottled water.
Oh, no. Oh God.
It's one of my favorite videos. It's so offensive how they thought that was acceptable. It was like the Canadian government went to a reservation because they wanted to build a pipeline through it, and they brought 3 24-packs of bottled water and like one of those sleeves of cigarettes, and they thought that would be all they wanted. So they're like, "Let us build through your land."
All right, dude. Let's rein it in. Okay. So that's the prompt. Evan, go ahead and post that damn prompt.
I will
right
now.
So it can be live when we're live.
Everybody, check the hub thread. It's there right now.
Yeah, it's live.
Right now.
That's another change. Folks, we're going to give a trial run to a public brainstorming thread since it's only one team.
Yes.
If y'all really don't like it, we'll go back to a private brainstorming thread. But I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to get the public an inside view on the brainstorming process. So Waltz Vault. Ace Astro had Waltz Vault last round. He is passed off to Theme Park Priest.
Yes, he has.
Also, as a reminder, before I get to this, Evan, can you remind us about the Golden PO MVP and the Diamond PO MVP and what they do?
Oh, yeah, they are still floating around. The Diamond PO MVP gives the user, the holder of it, the ability to see all of the nominees from each team. And if they want to, they can swap one of the nominations.
One or both.
One or both. Yeah. And when does that run till?
Till project. You're putting me on the spot. Sorry.
It's okay. We'll get clarification soon. And then there's the Golden PO MVP, where the holder of that can remove themselves from, like, they can give themselves immunity, but they have to do it before the nominations are sent out.
No, not necessarily after the nominations are sent out.
I thought you said it was before they
just before the deadline, and if they use it, then the project leader just has to change a nomination.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just feel like before the deadline is the most clean way to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, and for clarification, the last round you can use these things is Project 10. So y'all only got 3 more rounds. So we're really getting close to endgame. And speaking of which, we're going to introduce a third power into the game via Waltz Vault. Oh my god, crazy. It's called the Nomination Swapper. Evan, tell us about it.
I don't know. That name's not very descriptive. I'm not sure I can figure it out.
Tell them about it.
They can swap the nominations.
Okay, so basically what this entails is it's basically like a nerfed Diamond PO MVP where they cannot save themselves from nomination, and they can only save one person from nomination and then swap that one person out with another person of their choosing. So Theme Park Priest is in possession of that. We are telling you that he's in possession of that because it's kind of part of Walt's Vault, right? Whatever comes out of Walt's Vault, we need to know what's in there. Yeah. So Theme Park Priest, that is yours, and you can use it up through the next 3 rounds. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think that is about it. No.
All right. So, Brer Panther, sorry to see you go. Monkey, genuinely, I really think you had a great run. It was just kind of like an intense level of competition that I don't think even we were prepared to deal with. So,
yeah, no, this has been super, super consistent. But please stick around. It was great seeing you. Mickey Nerd, not as far as we know. You know, you do you. But
Mickey Nerd, if he's asking, because you're still in the game, Mickey Nerd, if that's what you're asking. Because he might be just coming into it now.
I mean, I guess Sharon, you can do whatever you want. You're making dark rights.
Yeah, I don't care how to gift shop. That's totally fine.
If you want to do a gift shop, you do you.
I will say with that parameter, remember, this is a time travel project.
1971,
right? Yeah. So just keep in mind, the idea of an exit through the gift shop wasn't quite as popularized back then. Yeah.
Honestly, the most recent I would be okay with you going is like 1972 or 3, because then those movies would be in development at that point. Yeah, like what they did with Sleeping Beauty.
Right.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is going to be being smart about your IP choice.
Exactly.
Gift shops you can do if you want, but Tiki's right. They weren't really popular back then. So try to keep stylistically with the time period.
Realism.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys are just kind of like, we're just kind of the court jesters at this point. We're just kind of like the people that like, hey, let's just riff on the projects.
Yeah, pretty much. You guys technically can't lose anymore because there's no competition other than yourselves.
So how the next phase is going to work is everyone is now eligible to be project leader again. Once you do it once, you cannot do it again until everyone else on the team has already done it. I don't think we're going to get to a point where we cycle through all 10 people, though, because
there's not enough projects.
Yeah, because we've got 4 projects left that are in this team, and then we go into a semifinals. So
We still have 12 projects to go.
Mhm. All right. And obviously nominations work the same. Lots of powers out there. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good night. I am going to go claim the canoe that I got off of the sweet divorce settlement from Coco Mom.
Is that appropriation?